his $27.7 million player option earlier this offseason to allow the Warriors perhaps flexibility to pursue someone like LeBron James. Draymond Green and the Warriors agreed then to a one-year $27.7 million deal just yesterday. He's known to do, Draymond Green took to his podcast to discuss the pursuit of LeBron James.
You look at Golden State, and I ultimately don't think Bron was ever able to get over the history. And I understand it. I get it. What we all ultimately always knew is like, that's the hurdle to get over. We live in a day and age where everybody who doesn't have anything to say have something to say. He's going to get crushed if he comes to the Warriors. Oh, man, you went to team up with Steph. You had to go to them, And I think ultimately that weighed in on the decision a lot. And I ultimately think that played a big role in the Warriors not landing LeBron.
Kendrick Perkins, Brian Windhorst are here with us now on First Take. Hey, Perk, what's your reaction to what Draymond Green thinks about why LeBron didn't go to the Warriors?
That he's delusional. That played no part. The history of what they went through and the battles with Cleveland and Golden State had nothing to do with LeBron James' decision. By the way, let's be real here. LeBron James had one of the greatest comebacks in NBA history, down 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors, okay? Let me highlight that. But on top of that, LeBron James just chose one of the best landing spots that he actually can go and compete for a title. When you look at the Golden State Warriors roster, and I look at it from top to bottom, yes, you're going to team up with Steph. Yes, it's going to be must-see TV. But outside of that, it's too much uncertainty, right? When you think about Kristaps Porzingis and his health issues, when you look at old man Al Horford, although he's in phenomenal shape, and then when you think about Jimmy Butler, we don't know what Jimmy Butler is going to look like when he returns from an ACL injury. On top of that, you're in a stacked Western Conference, a tough Western Conference with Wemby, SGA, Ant-Man, and Luka in there. So, again, the best landing spot for LeBron James, in my opinion, was in the Eastern Conference, and it happened to be the Philadelphia 76ers. But as far as the history playing a part in it, Draymond was delusional, and he knows.
Wendy.
So here's the thing, Perk. I was sitting with Iman Shumpert, the day that LeBron announced he was leaving the Lakers. And when the Warriors came up, the face that he made, Perk, I mean, like you were with the Cavs several of those finals, and Shump was there for 3 of them, including 16. Shump did not like the idea of LeBron going to the Warriors. So I think Draymond is maybe partially right. At the end of the day, Perk, I'm going to be on your side here. I think the Warriors weren't good enough. And bottom line, he's trying to win another championship.
The news that LeBron James is now a Philadelphia 76er still has me reeling. This bombshell move has sent shockwaves rippling through the NBA, leaving fans and pundits alike wondering what could have been if he had chosen to join the Golden State Warriors instead. Draymond Green, the Warriors' outspoken forward, has weighed in on why he thinks LeBron snubbed his team, citing the intense history between LeBron and the Warriors as a major factor. But is that really the reason? As I listened to Green's comments, I couldn't help but think about the fiery rivalry that has developed between LeBron and the Warriors over the years. From their thrilling NBA Finals battles to the heated exchanges between players and coaches, it's clear that these two teams have a deep-seated dislike for each other. But did that history really influence LeBron's decision? I'm not convinced. Kendrick Perkins, a former teammate of LeBron's, has called Green's comments delusional, saying that the real reason LeBron didn't join the Warriors is because their roster isn't strong enough to compete for a championship. I have to agree with Perkins on this one. A closer look at the Warriors roster reveals some major question marks. Kristaps Porzingis is still recovering from a serious injury, Al Horford is getting up there in age, and Jimmy Butler is coming off a major ACL injury. And let's not forget that they're competing in the stacked Western Conference, where teams like the Denver Nuggets, Oklahoma City Thunder, and Los Angeles Clippers are all vying for a playoff spot. It's a tough road ahead for the Warriors, and I think LeBron knew that. But what about the history between LeBron and the Warriors? Did that really play a role in his decision? According to Brian Windhorst, a well-respected NBA analyst, the scars from the Kevin Durant era are still fresh, and LeBron might have been hesitant to join a team that has been so heavily criticized in the past. It's a valid point, but I'm not sure I buy it. LeBron has always been a winner, and if he thought the Warriors were the best team for him to achieve that goal, I think he would have put the past behind him and joined the team. As I delved deeper into this topic, I started to wonder what really drove LeBron's decision. Was it the desire to win another championship? Was it the desire to prove himself in a new market? Or was it something more? I think it's a combination of all these factors, but also something more profound. I think LeBron wants to leave a lasting legacy in the NBA, and joining the 76ers gives him the opportunity to do just that. He's joining a team with a rich history, but also a team that has been struggling to find its footing in recent years. It's a challenge that I think LeBron is eager to take on, and one that could ultimately cement his status as one of the all-time greats. So, what's next for the Warriors? They've got a talented young core, but they also have some major holes to fill. They need to find a way to replace the production of guys like Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson, and they need to do it quickly. It won't be easy, but I think they have the pieces in place to make a run at the playoffs. They just need to stay healthy and find a way to gel as a team. As I reflect on this whole saga, I'm reminded of just how complex and nuanced the NBA is. It's a league that is full of twists and turns, where nothing is ever as it seems. And it's a league that is driven by personalities and egos, where the biggest stars often have the biggest say. LeBron James is one of those stars, and his decision to join the 76ers is just the latest example of how he is always looking for ways to stay ahead of the curve. It's a move that will have far-reaching consequences, and one that will be felt for years to come. LeBron's decision is also a testament to his enduring legacy. He's a guy who has been playing at an elite level for nearly 2 decades, and he's still going strong. He's a guy who has won championships, MVPs, and countless other awards, and he's still hungry for more. And he's a guy who is always looking for ways to challenge himself, whether it's by joining a new team or by taking on a new role. As the NBA continues to evolve and change, it's clear that LeBron James will remain at the forefront of the conversation. He's a guy who is always pushing the boundaries, always looking for ways to innovate and improve. And he's a guy who will stop at nothing to achieve his goals, whether it's winning another championship or cementing his status as one of the all-time greats. In the end, I think LeBron's decision to join the 76ers is a win-win for everyone involved. It's a move that gives him the opportunity to compete for another championship, and it's a move that gives the 76ers the star power they need to take their team to the next level. And it's a move that will have far-reaching consequences that will be felt for years to come. So, as we look to the future, it's clear that LeBron James will remain at the center of the conversation, driving the narrative and pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the NBA.